Am I being too like obnoxious?
No!
She's like, get out.
Bite on my chin and I'm like, great.
Wait, I don't see anything.
Okay, good.
Okay, it's huge.
Sorry, I don't want to burp in your face.
Give it to me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have such a special guest, the one and only Patrick Ta.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to be here.
As soon as I sat down, butterflies were in my stomach. I'm like, oh my God, this is about to happen. My brows are about to be swept up to the gods and my face is gonna look fresh and pretty. I already knew it.
Honestly, I was so nervous just because like she just got her makeup done by her rouge and oh my God, I was freaking out. She's so good, but like you're so good at doing your own makeup. So I feel like whenever I do like other like beauty gurus, I get so nervous.
No, you're so good. You're such an inspiration. So I'm so excited that Patrick is going to be using the Latte 2 as well as the Monochrome Moment collection, the blushes, the highlight, everything. So you guys are going to love this video. So if you want to see how this look turned out, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let's get into this video.
Okay, so since Kristen didn't trust me doing her eyebrows, she came to set with her eyebrows done. It's actually good for me because I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. I'm gonna like draw some hairs, but I always like to carve out the eyebrows with like a little bit of concealer just before. I would do this even if she didn't have any product in. I always like to start from the center of the brow, working my way towards the end because like I want the front to be as like natural as possible.
I'm so freaking excited right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I have butterflies in my stomach.
She's lying to you guys.
I cannot wait to get the Patrick Ta glam. It's natural glam. I love it.
It makes me like so nervous whenever I do like gurus because like you just like your job is so much harder than mine because like you're constantly having to do different looks, new looks, and also I'm obsessed with your TikTok. Like I'm so
look at my TikTok.
Oh shit, this broke. Can I get another one? I posted one video and it's so hard for me to like have any rhythm. It's so embarrassing. I feel like on TikTok you literally have to be talented, you have to be creative, you have to like, it's exhausting. I'm like so obsessed with it.
I'm obsessed. Once I start scrolling, it's like...
I know, like you never can stop.
And then somebody hits the whoa on the right beat and I'm like...
Do the same thing on this eyebrow. Yeah, I'm full Vietnamese. Okay. People always are like, when they see me in person, because maybe I don't look tall in photos, but I'm like 6'3".
He's the tallest one in the office, by the way. Everybody's short here and he came, we were like, oh.
Wait, I came into the office and then I met her uncle. She's like, oh my God, are you the janitor? I'm like, yes, I am.
Oh my God, he was joking, but...
I know, I'm kidding. So now I'm just gonna prime the eyelids. I'm using Louise. This is in shade number 2, the Rumor. I kind of like to like melt the product on the back of my palm so everything like kind of just blends and glides on that much easier. I really focus most of the primer on the outer end of the eyelid because like that's where most of like the blending is going to go, and you really want that to have a really nice transition. We really want to showcase Latte 2, so.
That's interesting. I've never thought to put more on the outer portion. That's a good tip.
Not everyone has like perfect eyelids. I feel like the less product you can put on and more pigment is better for it, in my opinion. So I'm gonna blend the primer into the eyelid. I'm just gonna use a little blender from Morphe. I just like it because it's small. It fits perfectly into the eyelid space. I totally forgot to do this, but if I'm doing like a red carpet, I have this little steamer and I just like steam the client's face for like 10-15 minutes. And then I just use an exfoliant just so like all the dead skin's off and like so your foundation can look nice and smooth. But we're just gonna wipe it off.
I'm not going to like a red carpet, so.
She's gonna run to the bathroom and like wipe off her face.
No, I'm actually not gonna do that.
She's like, this is disgusting.
I'm gonna take so many pictures today. You're gonna get sick of my face. I'm gonna do so many TikToks.
For foundation, I am going to use La Mer foundation in Buff 23 and then La Mer foundation in Linen 13.
When did you get started doing makeup?
So I started doing makeup about 7 years ago. I started working at a MAC counter in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I used to have like a tanning salon, a tanning and nail salon.
Yeah.
My parents are Vietnamese, so like I had a nail salon. I had a salon for like 4 years. It did really well and then it did really bad. I had to like file bankruptcy. It was like so depressing. But then my roommate at the time, she was a makeup artist and she got me a job at MAC. I'm gonna put on some eye patches before I do the eyes. So I really love these ones because they stick on like glue.
What are they?
These are Skin Iceland. They're honestly my favorite under eye patches because they stick. I usually put them in the refrigerator, but I like when eyeshadow goes like out, like straight out. I'm gonna give her like a little bit of lift. So I like to follow the bottom lash line and I like to like kind of place it where I want it. I like to leave a little bit of space because you want the blending to be able to like blend seamlessly into the eyes. So guys, every day is a fresh start.
This is Patrick's PR package I just gave him right now.
She didn't send it to me. I had to come here to get it. My God. But it's so cute. It smells like so good.
Coffee.
I'm so proud of you because honestly, like I know how much work it takes to create something. But guys, like how stunning. I mean, it just looks so creamy and pigmented and just like, it smells like coffee. I feel like these are like honestly like the perfect like everyday colors. Whenever I'm doing like someone's makeup, I always like to look online, see what they look best in, and then try to make my version of that. So I have like 4 new blushes that I came out with like a few months ago.
Love them.
Oh, thank you. So this is in the color She's Seductive. Sorry, I used and abused it. The blush first as my transition color. I love this as a transition color because it really just like ties everything so well into like the blush and like the whole entire look. Focusing most of like the color more so on the outer crease and really like elongating the eye. Whenever I'm doing like anything smoky or anything dramatic, I always just like to have like a nice transition color, but
like a matte.
Yeah. So guys, like seriously, yummalicious. My God, it's so good. So I'm gonna start off with this color. I think this is like my favorite color from the collection. It has like a little bit of shimmer, right?
It's a sheen. It's like a red-brown sheen. It's called Cafecito.
Is this just like right on the outer part of the crease? Hey guys, are you kidding? So much pigment.
A little goes a long way.
We love that. So I'm gonna place this like right into the outer crease, and I'm just using this brush because I wanna really see where I want the product and then just kind of diffuse it so everything looks nice and gradient. So tell me the inspiration behind this palette, why?
Initially, my first product was the Latte 1 palette, or the Latte palette, and that was inspired by my mother and grandmother, the moments we'd have like together drinking coffee and lattes. That was like our moment, and we really bonded over that. And I wanted my first product to be something that was really close to me, that meant something. My grandmother, she was very spicy. Like,
we love spicy.
She just said whatever was on her mind. I've done so many videos with her. She's so fun. And the pops of color in there are like unique because she was so unique to us in the family. And so they represent her. So that's why we had Latte 1 and now we have Latte 2. And we are commemorating her by giving a portion of the purchase price to St. Jude for cancer research. I know she's smiling down and she's so proud.
She's probably so proud of you.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, this office, like crazy. I'm proud of you. And your billboard, like, oh my God. I feel like that's such like a milestone in like anyone who has a company. It's a lot of work to like get to that point.
I'm so grateful that we can do this. And now, obviously, we got our office the end of last year, but it's such a baby. We're still like such a startup, but I'm proud of like every little thing that we've accomplished here.
It's such a pretty chocolate like color. And I think it blends really well into the blush color. And blend that just right into the eyebrow. Neutrals are...
They're like an
every day.
Yeah, I love neutral.
And if you're gonna spend money on a palette, you better use it every day.
Every day.
Just swatch these just so I know how these are gonna pay off.
Okay.
What? So, oh my God. Let's see what should go on. I think I like these 2 colors for what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna use iced coffee. I'm just gonna put this just like right onto the lid. I think I'm gonna go back in with coffee beans after just to make the outer even a little bit more dramatic. And then I'm gonna take this little brush that I used before and then kind of just blend that into the crease. Do you normally do smoky eyes?
More natural looking looks.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Everyone's version of natural is so different. Like,
yeah, they're probably like, you're not natural.
So I'm gonna use a little bit of coffee beans, just like right in the outer crease, just to have like a little bit more of a matte chocolatey definition. So I'm gonna use frappe. I want this like just like right on the lid, just like a little dust of it. So I'm gonna put this with a little fluffy brush So pretty. Just dust that on. So I'm gonna put a little bit of blonde roast.
What is your favorite type of look to do?
I love makeup that is like luminous, glowy. It's like I'm so lucky because like I've been working with the same people for so long now. And like I'm obsessed with all of them, but like I feel like a few that I work with the most, like I work with Gigi a lot, and her energy is just, she has the most amazing energy. Shay has the most amazing energy.
She's so fun.
Lima has the most amazing energy. I love energy, but like, I mean, they're all stunning. Like
they're all flawless, so whatever you do.
They're all flawless. I feel so lucky because you get to work with such like fun, nice people.
Yeah. When was like the first time you were like, oh my God, I'm doing a celebrity's makeup?
I think I remember when I first moved to LA, I got called, it was like, this is like only like maybe like 3 months like after like living in LA, I got called to do Paris Hilton. And like just to me back then, like the simple life and I was like, I'm doing Paris Hilton. Driving up into like her house, it just felt so surreal. And also like obviously like doing Kim's makeup, it felt really surreal just because like as a makeup artist, like your goal was to do Kim Kardashian. When I did Rihanna,
oh my God, you did Rihanna.
She would walk into the dressing room and I wouldn't know where to look. I'm like, oh my God, she walk this way, I go this way.
Yeah.
I just was so nervous. So I really love like the Kevin Aquan one just because I feel like it opens, the curl like opens like really wide. So I can get like the whole entire eyelash. Do some mascara. When's your birthday?
The 5th of February.
Oh my God, it's almost your birthday.
It's Aquarius season, you guys.
Yeah, I'm Aquarius too.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Look, I'm a Aquarius. I wear a necklace.
Stop.
Tell everyone.
I have a
I'm
tattoo.
Aquarius.
I'm like very Aquarius.
So I just got some of these lashes from Japan.
Ooh, those are really light.
Whenever we're doing eyeshadows like this crazy, I always like to show the eyeshadow. Less lash, more shadow. So I'm gonna put this right onto the lash line. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on and do skin. Once the eyelashes dry, I'll put on a little bit of mascara just to kind of like tie the two together. But do you see like these eyelashes? They have like a little bit of brown in them, so they look a little bit more natural. I always like to prep the skin with a little bit of moisturizer. So I'm using La Mer's Renewal Oil. I always like to go in with the oil first to kind of like make sure like the skin is really prepped and moisturized and like extra creamy and dewy. I like to put this like only on like the high points of the cheekbones, like underneath the eyes, because that's where most of the product is gonna be. And I'm putting on a little bit of moisturizing cream. We were supposed to film this video like a month ago or something, but I had just come back from Asia, eating dim sum, having buffets. Have you used this? I never used it, but I just bought it. Do you like it?
It's good. I really like it. A lot of people like it. Try it out.
I'm gonna try a little bit, just like put it just like right in the T-zone. So I'm gonna put this on with my fingers. Don't worry, I washed my hands. If someone put their fingers on my face like this, I'll be like,
I bet. Your skin is flawless.
So she's nice and plump and moisturized. We love a nice plump face for foundation because it just makes everything blend that much easier.
Yeah. It's really prepped.
Did you see how she said it? It's really prepped. So I'm gonna put on a little bit of lip balm just to like moisturize. Back to the foundation, we're gonna use the bitty sponge.
Ooh, I can't wait. It looks so soft.
Tell me how it feels. So I'm just gonna use this sponge and I'm gonna do like a really like light layer of foundation. I don't like to put too much underneath the eyes because we're gonna put a lot of concealer there.
This feels like a little bounce of heaven on my face, by the way, you guys.
We love bounces of heaven. It's only like $2.
Really?
This is like a medium coverage foundation. I started loving it because Shay got one for a PR kit and I was obsessed with it. And it photographs so beautifully, and then like Kim was using it, so. What
you look for in a foundation I feel like is different because you look at photography and what looks good on TV, or you know, it's so different from like, oh, I just want a bunch of coverage. I just want to cover my whole face. So I don't think about like that aspect of it.
Yeah, I try to like make sure if I have a client that gets like paparazzi'd a lot where the lighting isn't controlled. This one I feel like photographs true to color. I'm just gonna go underneath the eyes with like an NYX brush. What
is glam to you?
I think glam to me is like, this is pretty glam as far as like what eyeshadow we're doing.
Yeah.
We're using Huda Beauty's contour. This is in the shade Fair. I'm gonna just kind of just stamp this on. Really just like kind of stamping where I want the product first. I'm gonna add more foundation just like right here, just to kind of like lighten this area a little bit. Wait, I'm gonna put on actually a little bit of body glow just to kind of like darken it a little bit. So
okay.
I just came out with like little minis.
So cute.
For like the Sephora's like beauty on the fly.
I have this next to my sink. It's beautiful, and it just goes with the decor, and I use it in the morning.
So this is like the full sized, and this is a little mini
Cute
baby.
little mini.
But yeah, so we just like launched the. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of the body glow just right on the chest and on like the shoulders. Little body brush. It just makes everything look a little bit more neater, so you don't get it like
on
all
your hands.
On your hands. She came in with this top.
We were
She's
out
like,
there.
guys, I'm a mom.
This is too much. Like,
she's like, do you think this is too much? I'm like, no.
Just wearing pasties. Guys, be honest.
I mean, have you seen her TikTok? Like, she's a cool mom. So I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer. I wanna put this just like right underneath the eyes. I'm just like going in patting motions because I really just want most of the product to be like right underneath the eye. And then just a little bit just like right in the smile lines, so kind of like right in that area. I like to kind of move the product to where I want it first. So it's so crazy. So like if I know that my client's gonna be presenting and I'm able to be there with her, I don't powder as much because I want her to look on TV like just yummy
Natural,
and glowy.
yeah.
If I can't be there, I'll powder a lot more and I'll kind of bake and all that stuff. Go ahead and bake underneath the eyes. I really love this powder from Givenchy.
Looks like this. It's a little pink. So pretty.
So I'm gonna take this little blender from Morphe, just blending it out so there's no creasing. So I just learned this like technique from Makeup by Ariel and kind of like put it onto the back of your hand so it's like not too much there. And then look up for me. And then we're gonna bake underneath the eyes.
Patrick, do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister. She's an older sister. And her name's Jamie Ta.
Oh.
And she
Hi, Jamie.
she is a special ed teacher.
Oh, I love
She
that.
just started. It's so fun because like she just started like modeling and like it's so cute, like living her best life. She's married. So I always like to start from the bottom and kind of do like just little hair strokes. So it looks nice and natural. With this product, a little bit goes a long way, so you don't want to be too heavy-handed with it. Trying on each hair.
It already looks good and you're not even like, you just went doot doot.
So like for the front,
So
I like
good.
to use another product because I feel like the Glossier one for the front
It's
is
too
just
harsh.
too dramatic. I use this one. I use this.
What color is that?
This is in the color brown. The KKW bronzers. So I'm gonna use this and just put like a little bit just like onto the hollows of the cheeks. I'm gonna do the blush first actually.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use
Seductive.
She's Seductive.
I love that you use it in the crease, so now we're using it on the cheeks, so it kind of ties everything together.
I actually have like a blush brush that we came out with. And then just a little bit just right onto the apples of the cheeks. I like to go in like pressing motions because again, I get a little bit goes a long way. Just gonna put it just like right onto the apples of the cheeks. I love blush. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more of Cafecito. Just gonna put this just like right on the lash line. I'm gonna set the face now because it's giving me anxiety how much powder. So I'm gonna use the all-nighter spray from Urban Decay. And just spray that on the whole entire face. And then I'm gonna use my fan and just fan away.
Harush used your fan too. We love
We love Harush.
Okay, skin again.
Skin again. Okay, I just sprayed all her hairs out.
Thank you, I needed that.
Thank you
You're like,
so much. If you guys don't know, I have 4 new lip liners. So I'm gonna use She's Proud. The center working my way to the perimeter. So I think it's really easy for people to like use this if you're super in a rush too, because like you can fill in your whole entire lip line with this. So I have 4 new lip creams. But I'm gonna use She's Confident today. And then I'm excited to use her gloss. And just apply this just like right directly onto the lips. So creamer, this is like a really nice like nude, and I'm gonna put a little bit onto the back of my palm because I'm keeping this one for myself. So I don't wanna use the lip brush so I can use it on other clients as well. So we're gonna put this like on basically just like the center. I love this color so much. I love like glosses that are this color because it like lightens everything and it makes it look more like sexy.
yeah. And
Oh my
this
God.
is the final look.
Yay!
You guys, make sure to check out these 2 videos on the side if you haven't seen them already. And that's pretty much it. I love you guys. Don't forget that today is a fresh start, meaning don't worry about tomorrow, don't worry about yesterday because it's happening today. You're gonna make it happen. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.